Senator Rand Paul is getting plenty of praise today for his debate performance. He's even been called one of the winners as he and other Republican presidential candidates faced off without having to share the stage with Donald Trump. Senator Paul seized upon the moment and pounced on fellow Senator Ted Cruz. He also drew strong applause after weighing in on Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton and her husband's past indiscretion.
He can't have it both ways. But what is particularly insulting, though, is that he is the king of saying, oh, you're for amnesty. Everybody's for amnesty except for Ted Cruz. But it's a falseness. And that's an authenticity problem, that everybody he knows is not as perfect as him because we're all for amnesty. I don't blame Hillary Clinton at all for this. I don't think she's responsible for his behavior. But I do think that her position as promoting women's rights and fairness to women in the workplace, that if what Bill Clinton did, any CEO in our country did with an intern, with a 22-year-old, 21-year-old intern in their office, they would be fired. They would never be hired again.
Let's talk about that moment and that candidate. Joining me now here in Des Moines, Rand Paul's campaign manager, Chip Englander. Nice to see you, sir.
Great to see you.
Just beginning with that note, do you think Senator Paul's personal attacks on the Clintons, do you think they're sticking?
Well, I don't know if they were personal attacks, but I think they have resonated. I think
Talking about indiscretions.
Well, the whole debate performance, I mean, it was widely considered the strongest of the night with the Washington Post, 538, all calling Senator Paul a winner. And we've seen a surge in volunteers and fundraising, and we ride a lot of momentum into Monday.
But attacking the Clintons, this is something he's done for a while. I'm just curious, do you think he feels like it's chipping away at her?
Absolutely. I mean, it resonates with people. I mean, when she wants to talk about women's rights, and yet the Clinton Foundation takes millions of dollars from countries that treat women like cattle, and you can see her already in her rhetoric. She's shifting. She talks less about some of those issues that she wanted to be part of sort of her standard stump. You can see women are asking her questions at her events, so she's definitely been thrown off her game, and she's struggling.
With regard to the debate and how it was referred to as the elephant not in the room, Mr. Trump, had he never entered this race, how do you think your candidate would be doing today?
Well, I think everybody would agree that Trump transformed the race. And if you look back at June of last year, before Trump had gotten in, there was a Washington Post poll that actually had Rand Paul in first place nationally with primary voters. And the reality is, with everybody, he changed the dynamic of the race. But nobody has voted yet. We have momentum right now, and we feel good that we're actually re-putting together that coalition so we can make a big impact on Monday.
How do you take the momentum from last night? Obviously translated into caucus goers saying yes to your guy. What one moment are you hoping for in these final 72 hours that really could change play for him?
Sure. Well, I mean, the votes are going to be counted on Monday night, and so we think we can surprise people with a strong finish so we can move on from Iowa with momentum heading into New Hampshire.
But what specifically is he hoping to do in the next 3 days?
I mean, he's barnstorming the state. He's all around. We've got, he's speaking, for example, today is a series of events. We'll be at University of Iowa, Iowa State University. We were just at Drake University. Ron Paul is going to be coming and holding big rallies there. So there's a lot of energy. Right now at our office, right now, only a few minutes from here, we've got 150 volunteers from all across Iowa, some even from around the country, who come in because they believe in this message and they're excited. And so we really feel the energy and we feel pretty good.
Okay, 3 days to go. Chip Englander, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Rand Paul's campaign manager here.